Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we're going to dive into the new creature feature, the animal brain. This is an official article shared by the Planet Zoo team on the official Planet Zoo 2 website. I'm going to be including a link in the description down below. But we're going to take a look at this article, we're going to read it together, and hopefully we're going to find more information about what's coming to Planet Zoo 2. So if you're ready, let's dive in. As you can see, I increased the font size so you can read along with me as we dive into the article. In the first of a series, so this is going to be a series, where we take a closer look at some of the unique new features coming to Planet Zoo 2. This week, we'll be digging into the new animal brain system, how it works, and what new behaviors you can expect to see from animals in Planet Zoo 2. Heyo, zookeepers! Welcome to the first in a series of articles where we take a closer look at some of the unique new features coming to Planet Zoo 2. To get us started in style, this week we'll be digging into the new animal brain system for Planet Zoo 2, how it works, and what new behaviors you can expect to see from animals in Planet Zoo 2. Let's explore our first creature feature. What is the animal brain? Well, in Planet Zoo 2, the animal brain is a collection of systems that governs how animals behave across your zoos and your wildlife reserves, resulting in amazingly natural interactions. That is awesome. I love to see this amazingly natural interactions. Also, as I read the article, I'm going to also add my personal comments here. So just to let you know, I'm going to be adding my personal comments as well. This is built on a structure of behavior for our animals based around 4 different types of actions, together forming what we call the reactive brain. This snazzy system groups all the actions our animals can take and enables them to seamlessly transition based on what is happening around them. So they're going to have seamless transitions. I love this. Now, routines, the 4 basic types of actions that they have here, the 4 types of actions are routines, periodics, distractions, and interruptions. Routines. The animal engages in normal actions by default. For example, exploring, resting, and using enrichments. Periodics. The animal reacts to environmental changes in between their routines. For example, finding shelter or escaping predation. Awesome. So we do have here a more solid confirmation that there will be some sort of predator-prey interaction in the habitats. I'm looking forward to seeing how they model this in the ecosystems. Now then we have distractions. The animal reacts to stimuli to change how they are performing their actions. For example, joining a herd while exploring, completing a social call to a nearby peer while resting. That is interesting. So they can be exploring and then they will choose to join a herd. Beautiful, I can already see that. Or completing a social call to a nearby peer while resting. Awesome, I can already see the wolves howling. Then we see the interruptions. The animal reacts to stimuli and stops their action to do something else. For example, playing with another member of their species or waking up from sleep when disturbed. I think this is what we saw when we had the gray wolf reveal, when the enrichment item sort of hit the animal and the little wolf cub woke up. That is super cute. This system also considers how an animal is feeling at any particular time. So now feelings are going to be important. If an animal is happy, sad, angry, or scared, this will impact how they are behaving. For example, a sad animal will complete different actions in a different manner than an animal which is in a happy state. Moods are also visually identifiable, with an animal appearing differently depending on its mood, such as a hot lion panting or an angry tiger flattening their ears. Wow, that is awesome. They really took this an extra mile, right? So we're going to have a whole new different set of animations for the different moods or feelings that they can be having. These moods can even impact the animals around them, such as a scared zebra alerting the rest of their herd to danger. I mean, wow. This is so amazing. If one zebra detects the predator, she will alert the rest of the herd to danger. I mean, that is awesome. I can't wait to see that in the wildlife reserves. Then, to support the animal brain, animals in Planet Zoo 2 react to a wide variety of stimuli, including everything from the time of day and weather. So here we can see the time of day. So basically this tells us that we may have some sort of nocturnal, diurnal cycle, and the weather, to the presence of predators and the current season. This can be especially impactful to the courting and breeding behavior of animals as they move through any seasonal fertility. Awesome. So we also, I think we confirmed that before, but it's awesome to see it here as well, seasonal fertility. Animals can also behave differently in the wild compared to within a zoo, as they react to the very different stimuli and circumstances. That is great. So we're going to see a different set of animations when they are in the wildlife reserves because it will be different. Awesome. Then, in short, the animal brain gives the animals in Planet Zoo 2 a huge amount of reactivity, resulting in even more for you to discover as you care for your zoo and wildlife reserves. But that's not all. And here comes a very, very nice section, animal formations. Formations are a new feature for Planet Zoo 2, acting as a layer on top of the animal brain, enabling animals to act as a unified group. And yes, if you're thinking about something that you've watched in a National Geographic documentary at some point, yes, that's exactly what this is talking about. When multiple animals of the same species are close together, they can form a formation with their peers. Different types of formations can be formed depending on the animals and their circumstances, including groups from migrating, so amazing, for defending, for fleeing, and for neutral situations. The shape, size, and density of a formation depends on its type and species. So, for example, a bison may form a defensive ring against a nearby predator. I can't wait to see this one different. It really while migrating zebras may form a line-shaped formation with a male at the rear. So they're basically mimicking the real-life behavior of these animals. I mean, this is amazing. Animals in a formation will compare their individual animals' brains, routine behaviors, which determines which behavior the group wants to do as a whole. Depending on the sociability of a given species, animals are more or less likely to perform this formation-level behavior, or choose another individual routine behavior. For example, you'll likely spot zebras and wildebeest all grazing together, while giraffes may more often do their own thing while staying in the vicinity of their herd. I mean, this is beautiful. I can't wait to see this in the wildlife reserves. It really mimics everything that I've watched in documentaries. The members of these formations then essentially vote on what action they want to take, such as resting, exploring, or grazing together. This allows social animals to behave, well, socially. Formations are another layer to Planet Zoo 2's animals, enabling them to depict even more authentic behaviors that you'd expect to see in the natural world, particularly for social animals. Now, emergent behavior is the next section. The greatest consequence of all this work tinkering with the animal brain is a huge improvement in the kinds of emergent, unplanned behavior animals in Planet Zoo 2 will exhibit. In the original Planet Zoo, animals would perform the same limited range of actions consistently. Now, in Planet Zoo 2, they have a huge range of actions which can be completed in different ways, depending on their circumstances and the environment around them. Now, a playful chimp could knock an enrichment item into a sleeping troop member, waking them up. Or a lion could get angry if you remove their favorite scratching post right as they were about to use it. I can't wait to... I already see a lot of people doing this, just to see the lion getting angry. Not only do these new emergent behaviors create exciting and believable interactions for you to discover, they can also have a direct impact on how your zoos and wildlife reserves are managed, requiring you to adjust to the unexpected and maintain the welfare of your animals. Your actions will directly impact the mood and behavior of your animals, so it's up to you to keep them as happy as possible. And then we go to a new world. The animal brain is just one of the ways Planet Zoo 2 is delivering the most authentic depiction of wild and zoo animals to date, bringing a generational leap forward in animal simulation to your screens in October. These systems all come together to create animals, zoos, and wildlife reserves that are truly alive like never seen before. We'll be back soon to take a deep and dive into another of the features coming to Planet Zoo 2 later this year, and they also say that you can pre-order the game, and we have more news. But overall, I think this article you should be excited about reading this article, I think, because it confirms so many new exciting features. Like, personally, I love that they have different like sets of reactions also to stimuli, that they behave differently in the zoos compared to the wildlife reserves, that they can have animal formations. I mean, this is something that I was really, really looking forward. Like, this was at the top of my wish list. Like, herding and nesting, they were at the top of my wish list. And so far, herding has been confirmed. And even like formations for defense, for fleeing, for neutral situations like grazing. I mean, this is more than I ever thought we would have in Planet Zoo 2. I mean, they've really taken everything that we've ever shared, and they've implemented it in a really nice way. I mean, in an awesome way. I'm sure that I will spend hundreds of hours just looking at my animals and their behaviors and how they're reacting to the world. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you found this article interesting. Yeah, I will be including the link in the description if you want to read it yourself. But it was great sharing this with you all, and I can't wait to read your comments. Please share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the features that we've learned about so far, specifically in this article? Do you like the new behaviors? What more do you expect will be revealed in the coming weeks? So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.